Hi everyone, welcome back to our Enchanted Budget. We're doing Tiny Tuesday today. Okay, so this is the money we should have $12 from groceries and $15 from household and $5 from health, so altogether $32. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 1, 2. Good. Didn't miscount it. And then I have the savings challenges that we didn't finish in September. So I have, I guess I should move this out of the way. So one, trying to make sure that it's in the frame and also not too blurry. Maybe it's kind of hard. Sorry if it's really blurry. 2, 3 I must have finished, and 4, 5 I must have also finished. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I must have finished 9, 10, 11, and 12 I must have finished. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things. Okay, so exciting thing. I made, I think I mentioned I made a Ko-fi account, and I put one like thank you freebie, but also I made a Halloween freebie. It's kind of like this. Oops. And then I have like a different colored version of that, so you get 6 tinies for free. So if you haven't downloaded them, please feel free to check them out. The Ko-fi link should be in the description below. So I'm gonna add these 3 to the tinies, and also because I created the Ko-fi account, I decided to download some freebies from other creators on Ko-fi, but they also have YouTube channels. So I got a couple from Teacher Mom Budgets and Cash Stuffing Co. I downloaded other ones too, but you know, I didn't have time to cut them all out. So, I only need what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So I have 1, 2, 3, and let's do one from Miss Krishna. I like bears, so I'll do that. And then I think it's Miss Laura. I don't remember. I'm so sorry. Miss Teacher Mom Budgets. Let's do the it's tempting to do this one, right? Because I can finish it real quick. Tempting. We'll do this one. We'll make it a little bit harder. Why? No reason. Let's see. I got the bear here, but no bear on in this row, so I'm gonna do a bear here. I'm gonna make this a little bit spooky, and then I'm gonna do cake, and then, or maybe it's a pie, I'm not sure. And then I'm gonna do candy and ghost. All right, so now I'm gonna put 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And you know, I'm learning something. These folks are experienced, right? So they put their channel names here so that when people are downloading them and using them with other creators, they know which one's theirs. I did not. It didn't even occur to me. So the next freebie, I will make sure to put my name down. You know, don't forget to write your name on your test. Okay, so the way I'm going to play it is I'm going to roll the 12-sided die, and whatever number I get, I'm going to add one bill. And you know, I should have grabbed paper clips, so 1 second. All right, I'm back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm so sorry. I had to go away for a second again because I needed to sneeze. I don't know. Is it fall allergy season? Because I don't feel sick. And yeah, the sneezing just came out of nowhere. Anyways, what am I doing? I need to roll first, right? Roll. 1. How's everybody doing? How was your Monday yesterday? I hope you had a good day, or at least you survived. If you have, if you have a tough job, at least you're one day closer to the weekend, right? 9. By the way, we were printing all these at night, the challenges for new creators, and the reason why I got these two for today is because I wanted something that's like the square, but I also printed some that are long that I'm planning on using for Leftover Wednesday, so stay tuned. But I was printing them, or Mr. OEB was printing them for me, so thank you, Mr. OEB. But the girls saw them, like he brought down like a pile for me, and then the girls saw them, and because they're like really cute, they're like, oh, I want them. They don't know what they're for. I mean, I guess they can use them to like color, but they wanted their own, so like he had to go over and like print another stack for them, even though they're not playing challenges. Maybe when they're older, like old enough to like understand what money is and what, like, more like financial literacy, and maybe even like once they start getting their own jobs, their first jobs, they can do savings challenges to like make the savings fun and make it like a habit. I was never really like a big spender, but I also never really like paid attention. And what I'm realizing is my downfall is like a little trickle of spending. So like I go to a grocery store and I would buy like a couple extra things that are like $2 each, but those things add up, which I'm only noticing because I set a budget for myself. And at Aldi, I always go to Aldi for most things. Sorry, that kind of rolled far and I had to catch it. So like I kind of know how much I should expect to pay, but this past week I kind of just like bought things that was on the list, but I doubled up on some things to kind of like stock up, and definitely felt that at the register. So I'm only noticing that now because I'm budgeting, but like how long have I been just doing that and just like losing $10 here or there every week, and that adds up too. I don't go out and buy like expensive designer bags or clothes or anything, but yeah, I must have been just like spending like money without even like thinking about it. It's kind of scary. Okay, 11. If you recommend anybody else, or if you yourself make savings challenges that are like this size, please let me know. And if they're on Ko-fi or Ko-fi, I don't know which is correct. I'm gonna check them out, because as I finish them, I'm going to replace them with those freebies. And also like I will try to make my own and put them on Ko-fi. I just get overwhelmed sometimes. with all the things I need to do. Oops. 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can't see the cards, so I can't figure out where I am. 3, 2, 12. And that was all the $32. So I'm gonna start counting. All right, let's do this one first. Cash Stuffing Coats Bear. Look how cute. The jars of honey. You know, speaking of honey, my youngest was saying, I want honey. I'm like, for what? And then she was basically wanting honey to eat, like spoonfuls of honey. I'm thinking, like, I only do that when I'm sick. How are you eating just like spoonfuls of honey? But she just wanted to eat honey, and I was just like, I guess whatever you want, but like, that can't be that tasty. That doesn't sound that good. I mean, for Pooh Bear, yes, and maybe for bears, yes, but like, yeah, this just reminded me of her last night. All right, I got $2 for this one, so I'm gonna cross 2 off. And what did I do with the clips? Over here. And this one, excuse me. Did I finish this one? Number 10. So I have $1, 2, 3, 4, $5. I'm done with this one. That means I get to use somebody else's freebie. And then I even have like extra dollars. So I'm gonna just put the extra dollar to the side. Or I'm gonna put it over the box. I know you can't see it, but I'm gonna put it over on top of the box. Let's color the circles. Yay! So this one is gonna be unstuffed at the end of October, and so what I decided to do was at the end of the month, I'm going to unstuff the finished savings challenges for that month and add it to the sinking funds binder. I have it right here, sinking funds binder. And then that one is gonna go to bulk shopping, and right now it has $44. And then princesses is the girls, because we sometimes call them princess. I could have put kids, but you know, wanted to make it cute. Okay, so I'm gonna put this here, but basically I have to take this out of circulation, so I'm gonna set it to the side, and then I'm gonna decide what is going to be placed in number 10. Okay, number 11 only got $1. I like using different colors because I can kind of see like how much I'm saving per week. There should be 24 colors, but I can't tell the difference between this, and this. And this one, they all look the same. All right, I'm gonna go back to pink. Do you have anything fun planned for the week or the weekend? I don't think we have any concrete plan. Okay, this one is mine, and forgot to put my name on it. $3. I don't know, I feel like in school, if you forgot to put a name on it, that was like automatic 0. That would be crazy now, right? Just a name. Oh, okay, so this is, I thought they were like all navy or black, but this is actually purple. So I had $3. Speaking of school, the oldest is gonna be in kindergarten next year. I hope she makes lots of good friends and have fun. She can be a little shy with the new people, and she's been in the current school. So I used to do 9 to 5. If this is the first video you're seeing, if not, you're like, yeah, you told me that 5,000 times. Not really, but you know, many times. But I used to do 9 to 5, so they were in daycare, and now the oldest is in pre-K, and then they have both made friends. You know, they know the teachers know them very well, and they are learning. They will come home and, you know, they already know like numbers and alphabets, and especially the oldest is so close to being done with pre-K, like with that whole school. Like, you know, we are going to go down from like full-time to like half-time pre-K soon, but yeah, she's been there for a while, so I think she's excited about the idea of kindergarten, but we'll see how she does that. And you know, if she's not thriving, you know, I will totally consider homeschooling her as an option, you know. All right, number 5 got $1. That was totally unrelated, so yeah. As a parent, there's a lot to think about at this transitional phase in their life, in their lives, the kids' lives. They're not babies anymore, right? They have to grow up at some point. Although, to me, still they're babies. All right, number 6, got $3. Long way to go. Long way to go with this one. 3. I gotta keep saying it or I'll forget it. I'll do blue. So this money goes to Costco and kids, and the longer I wait to go to Costco, the more I have to put on the list for Costco. And it's stressing me out a little bit because so we usually buy, or when we used to not really track, we would go in there and buy whatever, and we would come out with like $100 to $200, sometimes over, and I'm just like, for what? But I sort of kind of know the price of each thing that I need now, because we usually buy the same things. And initially I was thinking I just need the frozen pizza that we keep in the fridge for emergencies, when, you know, the dinner I make is like absolutely terrible or something. But and then the chicken thighs that I buy in bulk and freeze. I still have 2 more packs, but I'm gonna run out sometime in October. So, but then now, like, I'm thinking, like, we ran out of the granola bars that we eat as a snack, or sometimes just a quick breakfast. And we're out of applesauce pouches. Like, mainly like snacky things that the kids like. And if it was just like an adult household, and if I needed snack items, I will just suck it up and not buy those. But, you know, the kids, number 7 got 3. Kids they're kind of like picky. So like whatever they want to eat, I would like to be able to provide them with those specific items. And they do love those apple and veggie pouches. And in my mind, they're getting at least some kind of vegetable, right? But they're expensive. They're, for Costco, I think it's 24 pack. It's either 20 or 24 pack, and it costs about $13. So it's like 50 cents a pouch. And if it's both, you know, both of them are eating it every day, that'll last maybe like a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks if they forget about it for a little bit. So like, and I have $44 in the Costco envelope right now. So in my mind, I'm thinking, what do I prioritize? Do I prioritize the, you know, snacks for them, or do I prioritize chicken and frozen pizza? So yeah, I mean, like, I'm sure this is like what people normally, like, if they're like actually budget conscious, they think of and plan for. But I feel like it's coming at me all at once, and I'm new to this, like, being conscious of budget thing. I'm a little bit stressed. I guess like it really comes down to like, what can you do with that? How can you be creative to make it work, right? And what is the true necessity? And I think the problem is I don't even know what the true necessity is sometimes. Okay, so number 8 has $2. This one's got a long way to go as well. That's fine. October just started. I mean, by the time this goes up, it will have been like half of October's already passed, but you know, still have time to finish it. And I'm gonna just move these guys because it's taking up a lot of space. All right, and I know this video is long already. I just looked up and it's like almost 20 minutes. So thank you so much if you're still here. You know, all right, 4 got $1. I usually listen to these challenges and mostly challenges. Cash stuffing, I might look more closely at, you know, how much money people are spending because I'm nosy. No, not necessarily nosy, but like to learn from them as well, like what categories they have and whatnot. But I listen to these savings challenges usually while I'm doing something. I don't know, it's kind of like distracts me enough from the chores I have to do. Like, you know, if I'm doing laundry or if I'm vacuuming or whatever. So like if you are watching this, you know, maybe you're doing something else at the same time, kind of like a background noise. I would love that if you use it that way. Okay, this is from Miss, I believe, Laura, but if it's not, and if you're watching Miss Teacher Mom Budgets, let me know. I apologize. This is from Teacher Mom Budgets, and then I got $3 for her card. And I want to use pink. Always catches my eyes, but I'm gonna do this kind of red. 2, 3, and I know some people like to just like cross it off, but I like to color. I find coloring soothing, but I do not have those adult coloring books because I don't know, coloring these I feel like has a purpose, but adult coloring books, I feel stressed when I'm doing. I was like, wait, why am I doing this? And then I'm like, I should be productive. That's what I think, so I get stressed. So number 2 is mine as well. And yeah, I forgot to put my name on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5 for these little ghosts. Are you guys doing trick-or-treating? If you have kids, obviously if you don't, you know, you will probably be handing out candies instead, but we are excited to go trick-or-treating. I hope everybody will be not sick because, you know, cold and flu season. But somebody asked me, like, what are you gonna be? As in, like, me, like Mrs. OEB. I'm just like, I was just gonna show up in regular clothes, but I do have some kind of like I could make it like a Disney bounding. I don't know if you know that, but you know what Disney bounding is, but basically that's like when adults go to Disney World or Disneyland and they wear character inspired outfits. Usually like for me that's just like colors. So I have a red tennis dress and I have like witch's cloak. You know what I'm talking about? Like the cloak, the black ones. So I could and then I have like a belt that looks like a rope. I bought them I guess a long time ago because I have no memory of buying it. You know, pre-budgeting me, just bought things flippantly. So number one got 3. So I got I'm gonna use a different color. So I have that. So if I can find like a blue hat, like a wizard hat, I could be Apprentice Mickey from Fantasia. And I don't have to spend, well, except for the hat, the ears. But maybe like I can have one of the girls wear those Mickey ears at the next Disney trip or something. You know, I don't have to spend extra money. So that's what I'm thinking. If Mr. OEB says he's wearing a costume as well, then that's what I'm gonna wear. Girls, we don't know. I'm hoping they will pick something from their closet because they already have princess dresses. Okay, so today, wow, we have all this money saved up now. And we did finish one. So this is gonna be unstuffed. Oh, hold that thought, because I forgot that there was another dollar that I needed to add. Let's see which one is close to being done. This one's pretty close. Should I do this one? Yeah, why not? Why not? We'll add it to this one. So, I think we are pretty likely to finish this one next week. Just watch. It'll be like, oh, this one didn't get any. Anyways, that is all for today. Let me put this away. I'm gonna put this one on the bottom so I don't get confused. And maybe I'll do one of these to take place of the number 10. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye!